Welcome to my channel, everyone. Today we're uncovering a wild behind-the-scenes story from one of the most unforgettable NBA All-Star games ever, and it involves Michael Jordan, Vince Carter, and a move allegedly ordered straight from the top by the late NBA Commissioner David Stern. The 2003 NBA All-Star Game in Atlanta was remembered as Michael Jordan's final All-Star appearance. The atmosphere that night was electric. Mariah Carey lit up the halftime show, the crowd roared every time Jordan touched the ball, and the actual score of the game barely mattered. What everyone remembers is Jordan's iconic fadeaway jumper over Shawn Marion that gave the East a late lead in regulation. That moment alone became part of NBA folklore. The league did everything it could to celebrate Michael Jordan during that weekend. One major storyline was whether Jordan would start the game. Fans had voted Vince Carter into the starting lineup, and at the time, Vince Carter was one of the most exciting players in basketball. Despite injuries limiting him to just 43 games that season, his popularity made him a fan favorite. Eventually, Vince Carter gave up his starting spot so Jordan could begin the game. At the time, it was praised as a classy, selfless gesture, one North Carolina legend stepping aside for another. But according to former NBA center Brendan Haywood, that's not how it really went down. Haywood recently revealed that Carter didn't voluntarily hand over the starting spot. Instead, he claims the decision came after a direct conversation with then NBA Commissioner David Stern. According to Haywood, Stern approached Carter and made it clear that Michael Jordan was going to start, no discussion required. Haywood described Stern as a mini gangster, saying the message wasn't a request, but a command. In his words, it was essentially Michael Jordan starts or else. Haywood even insisted that if Carter were asked today, he would tell the same story. Haywood went on to explain that Stern didn't negotiate. He simply told Carter the starting spot would be given up, and Carter complied. The way Haywood tells it, there was no room for debate. Veteran NBA journalist Rick Butcher had no trouble believing the story. He said anyone who'd ever been on the wrong side of David Stern knew exactly how powerful and intimidating he could be. Stern always got what he wanted, and that ruthless efficiency is part of what made him the perfect commissioner for the NBA during a crucial period of its growth. Both Haywood and Butcher agreed that Stern's leadership style was tough, unapologetic, and incredibly effective. He made difficult decisions to protect the league's image and maximize its biggest moments, and ensuring Michael Jordan started his final All-Star game fits perfectly into that legacy. Looking back, it's easy to see why Stern would step in. Jordan's final All-Star appearance wasn't just another exhibition game, it was a historic farewell. And as the NBA looks ahead, with LeBron James now approaching the twilight of his career, it wouldn't be surprising if the league once again finds a way to ensure its greatest stars get the spotlight they deserve. In the end, whether forced or voluntary, Vince Carter giving up that starting spot helped create one of the most iconic nights in NBA history, and now we finally know the power play that may have made it happen.